Loving, committed same-sex couples who now have been waiting for over 4 years will have to wait months longer for the freedom to marry. But we're also very hopeful that the United States Supreme Court is going to say once and for all that loving, committed couples in California and perhaps the nation have that basic freedom to marry the person that they love.
There are those that are disappointed in that they did not want cert to be granted in this case. And there are also those that were looking forward, including myself, to having marriages start here in City Hall this week. We cannot let that obscure the fact of the tremendous progress that has been made with respect to marriage equality over the course of the last decade. So while I share the disappointment of those that had hoped that marriages would start in City Hall this week, I am gratified and confident, very confident, that the Supreme Court, which is now going to be taking up the civil rights issue of our time, will reach the same result that the District Court did and the Ninth Circuit did, and will find that Proposition 8 unlawfully discriminates against gay and lesbian couples here in the state of California. And it's my pleasure to introduce our Attorney General, Kamala Harris.
Thank you, Dennis Ware, our great city attorney. This is a very significant day, obviously. The highest court in the land has decided to take up what will be one of the biggest civil rights cases that this court could ever hear. And it comes down to a fundamental point. Are we a country that is true to its word and true to its spirit or not? This is a case about fundamental questions of fairness and equality. We in 1776 said we are all and should be treated as equals. And the fact that in these United States created the way we were with that spirit at this point in time treats one group of people legally different than all others is outrageous.
If the court had decided not to hear the case, then couples would have been able to marry as soon as next week. But since they did hear the case, then there's the possibility of a truly landmark decision about the freedom to marry for all loving, committed couples in our state and perhaps our nation.
But we're also hopeful that we will get a wonderful decision in June that affirms all of our marriages and the rights of all Americans to marry the person that they love.
And it's really about every loving, committed couple in our nation being able to say, I do.